Welcome to the Drexwell Seymour Show. This is my last show for 2021. And so today I want to encourage you as you start the new year to overcome fear. I know many of you have reflected over 2021 and 2020 and you perhaps, discover that you've not accomplished a lot. Or if you accomplished something, you wish you accomplished more. And I believe one of the biggest obstacles in our lives is fear. We're afraid. We are simply afraid. We're afraid of so many things. We're afraid of criticism. And so we don't do anything because we're afraid that people will criticize us. But the truth of the matter is that even though you are being criticized, criticism can be a good thing. You learn from criticisms. And then some criticism you just tend to avoid. And no matter what you do, somebody will criticize you. So there's no need to be afraid. That is the way of life. People will criticize you. So stop being afraid. Just step out and do what you're supposed to do. We are so afraid of what others think about us. In fact, many of us are living our lives to please others. And so we're waiting for the right moment to step out because we're afraid. People will talk about you. People will think about you what they want to think about you. But you don't have to live your life to please people. Stop being afraid of what people think about you. You cannot control what they think about you. You need to remain focused and do what you were called to do. You're afraid of rejection. In life, we will face rejections. You may be rejected in a relationship. You may be rejected on the job or rejected in anything else. You don't need to be afraid of being rejected. Rejection may take place or may not take place. So there's no need to be afraid because it may take place anyway. So what's the point of being afraid? You're afraid of failure. We don't want to stop it because we feel that if we may fail. Yes, some of us may fail. Many people have failed, but they still keep trying and trying and trying. You should not be afraid of failure. Because even if failure takes place, and it may take place, you can learn from your failures. Failures are opportunities. Don't just look at failures as failures. So stop being afraid of failing. You're afraid. You're afraid. You may even be afraid of your own self. You're afraid of the abilities that God has given you. You're afraid to use it. You're afraid to take risk. And because you are afraid, you're not moving ahead in life. You're not progressing. It's keeping you down. You're not in that place where you're supposed to be because you are afraid. And many of us are going around quoting scriptures. For example, we love to quote the scripture that God has not given me a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and sound mind, which is true. But we don't believe what we quote. Because if we believe that we have a spirit of power, a spirit of love, and a spirit of sound mind, we will step out into our destiny. But we're afraid, yet we quote the scripture. We're afraid. And because you're afraid, you're back at square one. We also like to say, whatever happens will happen. Or what is meant to be will be. And if you believe what is meant to be is meant to be, then why are you afraid? There's no point being afraid if you believe what is going to happen is going to happen. So just step out. As we approach 2022, change your mindset. Stop being afraid. Being afraid is an obstacle that will not get you anywhere. You need to have faith. You need to have courage. You need to take the risk. You need to stand up. You need to stop being afraid of what others think of you. You need to have confidence in yourself. You need to know that there's a power inside of you. For the words say, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And if you believe that, you need to know that you are powerful. You are a powerful human being. And if you are so powerful, then why are you afraid? Think about it. You see people progressing in life, and you get upset because you think they stole your idea. They were just thinking the same thing you were thinking. It is just that they step out rather than being afraid. You may have some ideas that seem not popular or not traditional. Just go for it. Stop being afraid. The only thing you should fear is fear God. You shouldn't fear anything else. So every morning you get up, you have to recognize and remember that you will not let fear keep you down. Fear will keep you down. Fear will delay your plans. Is this what you want in 2022? You can achieve anything you want if you stop being afraid. Some of us have money and we're afraid. We're just afraid simply because we don't want to be embarrassed. You have to remain focused. You have to know what it is that your purpose is in life. And no matter what obstacles come your way, just pursue it. So I encourage you today, as you step into 2022, as you step into this new year, overcome fear. Fear is only keeping you down. So rise up and take your position by overcoming fear. Enjoy the rest of the year that's left, and Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Thank you for watching the Drexel Seamer Show.